These were my expectations. To play a less story-centric multiplayer re-release of Fallout 4 in a sandbox designed for microtransactions in the way of skins and Minecraft blocks. I expected bugs, I expected glitches, that considering this is a Bethesda title I was ready to dismiss. What I did not expect was a clunky, stiff, and unsatisfying experience on an outdated engine, offering visuals barely distinguishable from a 10-year-old title. The irony of the break it early test is that it was broken already when we got here. To me, the scariest thing about Fallout 76 right now is the community. Any critical analysis or critique to a fanboy is negativity or toxicity. But I'm not System of a Down. But up until the day of release, the Fallout 76 subreddit was a fucking hug box chanting the phrase, "It's a beta, it's supposed to be broken." And half these shill-ass YouTubers won't admit that their biased opinions are bought. So please remember, fanboy, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So two things. I did not hype Fallout 76 up. I hope to be pleasantly surprised. Number two, I did not go in expecting a jaw-dropping story. When I heard no human NPCs, I reminded myself over and over, this is not Fallout 5. But after 15 holotapes that the game called a story, I should have been saying to myself, this isn't even a real Fallout. You know what it is? It's Destiny. And most people only connect the public events as similar to Destiny, but please allow me to connect more dots. Destiny 1's quests were repetitive, uninspired, and often boiled down to defend this site against waves of enemies. They charged $60 for a game that was not complete and remained incomplete for 3 entire DLCs. Destiny was released unfinished, had no story, and was shared world focused, except not really. The marketing, however, would have had you believe that this motherfucker printed money. You know what I'm talking about? It's the new iPhone type marketing. Stranger still, people kept playing this pile of steaming crap like no other games existed. They kept throwing money at emotes, kept throwing money at $20 and $40 DLC. And here we are in 2018. So let's talk about Fallout 76's marketing campaigns. When I think Fallout, I think basketball. Said no one ever. So here comes a promotional deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Like Fallout 76? Get it? Oh, I get it. But why? So then, you're gonna pay to fly out influencers to stay at the swanky Greenbrier Hotel for an event where they'll be allowed early access to your title and early footage to go home and get all them views. You're gonna wine them, you're gonna dine them, and if it's not heavily implied that they should paint your game in a positive light, then at the very least, they'll know that they won't be invited to the next potential shill convention that you host. Bethesda. Where does it go from here? Adult Swim, of course. There seems to be this popular cartoon that my damn kids won't shut the hell up about. We need that guy on our fucking stream. And who else won't they shut up about? Some guy who plays Fortnite a lot. What do the kids like these days? Rap? It's tone deaf, motherfucker. Tone deaf, motherfucker. Pre-order now for your Szechuan sauce. Tone deaf, motherfucker. A tone deaf and costly event with the most popular Fortnite player, some rapper, and the cartoon characters Rick and Morty. Now, are these excerpts or like funny moments? Even staged or written comedic scenarios playing out within the game? No. It's an awkward, lengthy live stream where Justin Roiland's improvisational style misses the mark on what seemed to be the last 2 guys you'd ever want to grab a drink with? Dat banter, though, non-existent, bro. Bethesda, do you know what you're doing, ho? Oh no. Fallout 76, whoa. So, does this game have no story like Destiny? Man, there may be one in there somewhere, if you're willing to sit through Dead Men's Holotapes, the video game. I was gonna list all the ways that I consider this game unfinished, but someone's already launched a nuke, baby, in just a beta. How do you roast a game that roasts itself, you know? We're a PvP game, except not really. You're never gonna drop anything valuable. Somebody could be wanted and they roll through and you pop them right in their fucking mouth and they drop. They could respawn right on you? What? Bethesda, do you know the internet exists? You know other people have made games like this before? Learn a lesson from what? So to reiterate, in the interest of being crystal clear, I am not disappointed as a result of overhyping myself. I am not salty that this isn't a single player focused experience. I even expected the typical dump truck full of bugs and glitches that modders would inevitably have to fix for you, Bethesda. And to be fucking honest with you, I might have overlooked this just being a fucking map for us to run around on while you charge people for skins and materials, but it just doesn't work. Ironic, isn't it, Todd? If it just worked, maybe a lot of people would just that denial. It would just fuel them right through Appalachia. At least Destiny's greedy ass can claim that its polished gunplay feels damn good. I've seen early access games that feel less clunky than the combat does in Fallout 76. In Skyrim, in Fallout 4, yeah, they're bugs, yeah, they're glitches, but they don't reach a fever pitch that makes it so you progressing through the game is a damn near impossibility. And that's what Fallout 76 does. Your game isn't worth $60. And you know it isn't. And the genuine tragedy is that, like Star Wars, like Mass Effect, I'm forced to watch another thing that I genuinely enjoyed ruined because of you and your greed. I can only hope that with time this bucket of AIDS is as comedic as the Star Wars prequels are. You know? Fix your damn game if it's at all possible. Because this is sad.